Yeah, my name is Jose Segovia, and I started doing art about 12 years ago, about 1995. I feel at a subconscious level, it's not something that I plan. I like to gamble and just experiment with the unknown. I sometimes just create images I recreate images from nature and my surroundings. I like to experiment with anything that I can get my hands on. I experimented with markers, pencils, paint, watercolor, tempera, I mean everything that I can use. Printing, acrylics, oils, watercolors. Well, I started, as I said, about 15 years ago, back in 1993-95, on my own. And a couple of years later, I started taking classes at City College to have some sense of direction and learn some techniques. I really, when I look for an image, it's a mystery to me. It's like a gamble, and I just sort of take a trip into the unknown, and most of the time I come up empty-handed. I really don't look for anything in particular. Things just come or don't come, and when I don't come up with anything, I just try to do something representational, copying nature. This is my first open studio, yes. It's always interesting for me to share my images with people. That's important, of course. It's like sharing an experience with somebody. And I've shown at other places, and it's always interesting to see how people react. Sometimes some of my images can be disturbing, and I like that. Well, there's some sort of structure, and I'm not crazy about structure. I rather do things just sort of loosely, but it's a new experience for me, so I like new experiences. I don't have any plans in particular. I sort of just feel the need to do this, and so I don't know where it's going. With one technique in particular, I have to move around and try new things. Mm-hmm. I always have, and so I just have to keep moving around, because otherwise I get bored very easily. So really like collagraphs, because it's, to some degree, it's you have some degree of control, like oil painting. Monoprint is pretty much like a colograph, and so I'm probably partial to those two techniques, because there's no repetition. I don't know what's going to happen. I sometimes feel that I should be taking a break now, but tomorrow is another day, and the sun will shine. I don't know what's going to happen. No, I like to play it that way. That's the way I approach my art. It's like a gamble. It's like an adventure.